Hey everybody, Patty Ann here. Hope y'all are doing well. You probably saw my last video and I showed how to make a tea light really big in Silhouette Business Edition. You don't have to go through Silhouette Business Edition to use the tea lights that are free on this website. If you don't want to resize them like that, it's a lot easier to resize them in Silhouette Business Edition. But if you want to use them just as they are, come to this website right here, Monica's Creative Room, and I'll have a link down below in the description for it. If you come over here to the right side of her website and you go to cutting files, you'll see she has a ton of different cutting files over here. Now the one that I was using were the tea light ones. I have not really looked at any of these others, so I'm going to look at them right quick with you guys for a sec, just so we can see. So I'm going to look at this one that says My Alphabet. I'm not sure what that is. So how about cards? Gatefold cards. Okay, this is cool. Look at this, you guys. 4-fold cards. Oh my gosh, these are some beautiful things here. Fancy edge cards. Wow. Oh, look at these too. Really pretty. So let's just see what they are when I click on one. So if I click on one, we can download the files, and we do get an SVG file, which is perfect. That's what we need for any of our machines, whether it be a Silhouette, a Cameo, a Cricut, Cricut Explorer, Cricut Maker, or even a Scan and Cut. So these are free and they would work for all of them. But let's go back again and see what else we see. Look at these files, y'all. Oh, make sure you check the link down below. What are the lattice patterns? Wow. Ooh, look at that. Oh my. And again, you could make this on the front of a card. And again, this comes in the file sizes that we need, or the file extensions. Stars. Oh, I wonder if these are those stars. Oh gosh, I don't know what these are. Some kind of star. Miscellaneous. Wow. Cupcake wrappers. Oh my goodness, that's interesting. Look at that. Huh. Let's see, Fairground. I'm just popping around here willy-nilly. Doilies. Table labels and banners. My cards. I think I did. No, I didn't. Now let's see. Back. And snowflakes, bags and boxes. She's got a lot of really cute stuff here, you guys. Okay, I'm excited. The other thing I'm going to do when I'm off the air is I'm going to look at this thing that's in memory of her mother. I'm just curious to see. Okay, let's go back to cutting files. And I'm going to go back again to the tea light boxes. I'm going to show you how easy it is to use these in Cricut Design Space just as they are. I've done this one in the past and it's really cute. Tea light box 18. But the one I thought I would do today, I think, is number 9. Pardon me. Because to me, with a lot of weddings happening now, these look like wedding bells to me. So all you have to do is just go to download the files. There it is downloaded down here. I'm using a Windows machine. And I would just highlight that to open it. And here it comes open. And then I have to go to extract all files. And I would just say extract and leave it in the folder that it's in my download folder. And here they are. So the one that I would open would tea light box number 9. And for our Cricut machines, I would go to SVG file. So let me open Cricut Design Space. And I thought I had it. Yeah, there it is. And I've already opened this number 9 right here. Isn't that cute? But here's the thing. Look at the size that it comes in as. 14.023 inches wide. What do you know about that? Yeah, that's way too big for our machines. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to group these back together. I think they were grouped when I first opened them. Or maybe they still are grouped. Nope. I'm going to group these back together. Group all of it, I guess. No. First thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to get rid of this text right here. We don't need this at all. So I'm going to delete it. Highlight it and delete it. And then I'm going to group all of these things together. So notice over here in the layers panel, everything is selected. So I'm going to group. And then what I need to do is I need to make this smaller. And I'm going to watch up here to make sure that when it gets to a size, it'll fit on my mat. So the width of it is too wide. Still too wide. It's 13. Okay, that would fit. But I think what I'll do is I'll just make it 11 inches even. And that automatically changes the height. But you know what? I think I'm going to make it 11.5. All right. Okay. So now the next thing I'm going to do actually is all I need to do is I'm going to go to make it and see what it looks like. Okay, you're going to notice something right off the bat. Here's the gray box. Here is the purple. What is missing? Yes, the score lines, and they're all on this black sheet right here. Do you know why? What do I need to do so the score lines are where they need to be? Yep, that's right. So the first thing I need to do is I'm going to ungroup these. Then I'm going to take this purple stuff, highlight all of it, and I'm going to come down here to attach. Simple as that. Going to come to the inner part, and this could be, I've even used wax paper before, but if you have vellum, that looks a lot better. I'm going to highlight all of this and go to attach. And then I'm just going to go to make it, and you'll see how it's different now. Notice the gray boxes come in, or the sheet comes in with all of its score lines already there. And when I go to the purple, its score lines are there as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to continue. And I'm going to select my device. And if you'll notice over here, the first thing that's going to be cut will be the vellum. This one. So it's asking me to select my material, or it will be momentarily. And I'm going to search for vellum. My Cricut machine is running very, very slowly. I think I'll pause it and I'll come back after it gets to where it needs to be. Okay, it's connected up now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here to Browse All Materials. And I don't really know where vellum would be in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in the word vellum. And I can hit this. I must have spelled it wrong. Yep, 2 L's. All right, I'm going to click on that and say done. Now I do want you to notice, if you do want to make this and use wax paper because you have that around the house and you want to see how that will work, you can go to this and Browse All Materials, and believe it or not, if you type in waxed paper, it's maybe it's just called wax paper. Yep, wax paper. It's right here. But we're not going to use that. We're going to use the vellum. And my machine's blinking over there, so I'm going to put my vellum on there. I'm going to cut both pieces and I'll be back. Okay, I've already cut out my vellum, but I figured something that I failed to do. When you get SVG files from some people, depending on how they're made, the score lines that we see here are actually cut lines, and I should have noticed that by looking over here in the layers panel, because if I highlight this, look what happens down here. I have two things in the layers panel. I have this part, which is the purple cardstock part, and then I have this part, which are these are the score lines. Okay, what do you notice? What does it say about these score lines over here? They're cut files, right? Well, we don't want them to cut. So I'm going to come up here and change the line type right up here. Change the line type from cut to score. And now these should all be score lines. And they should not, and they should all be attached, yes. And they should not make a little cut space, little cut space, little cut space. They should simply use the score tool that I have in my Cricut Air. So I'm going to go do that now, and I'll be back.